For 11 years, my next guest portrayed Kelly Bundy on Married with Children. That's right. Very popular show, I understand. She recently returned to television with her new show, Jessie, on NBC. Please welcome Christina Applegate.
Could it be any colder in here?
It's freezing in here. That's the way it is.
I was backstage standing in front of this heater like this, just wanting to take the whole thing with me.
We find that it's good for the guests to keep them as uncomfortable as possible throughout the show.
And the meat that you have hanging back there.
We make money that way on the side. No, we've had, people don't know how freezing it is in here. And there's no good reason for it, is there?
No, well, if it was warm, the audience would go right to sleep.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they'd get all nappy.
Well, then what are they doing now?
Huh?
No, just kidding.
They're meditating.
Yeah, we're going to electrify the seat soon, you know, for when we want a crowd reaction, you know. Let's talk about Jessie for a second, because this is a success for you. The show's doing very well.
Yeah, it is doing well. I'm really happy with it.
You play a waitress on this show.
Waitress, single mother.
And you waitressing something you did in real life, is that right?
Well, sort of. I owned a restaurant at one time, and it was one of those things that I had to be down there every night. So I would tape Married with Children and go down there and make lattes.
Wait, I thought if you're a celebrity and you own a restaurant, the whole idea is they never go there. You know, when you go to Michael Jordan's restaurant, you don't see Michael Jordan there going, "I'll get you your fries. Just give me a second."
I don't know. For some reason, I was just paranoid, and I had strange people working there, so I kind of had to be hands-on.
I've never heard of that.
So I was making lattes and drinks, and I'm going, what am I doing here?
How long did this
tape my show, and now I'm working behind the bar. There's something wrong in this picture.
How long did this go on for?
On and off for about 2 years, I guess.
That's insane.
Can you believe that? I know. Well, I am insane, so
well, there you go.
My character.
We like to get that admission up front. Now, there was a restaurant here in New York, Grandpa's, and it was owned by Grandpa Al Lewis. And I used to go by there to see the guy from the Munsters, you know, Grandpa Al Lewis, and he was never there. He wasn't showing up at his restaurant. You don't have to show up at your restaurant.
I know. Well, I sold that thing.
Do you... you sold it. Do you cook yourself? Are you domestic?
God, I wish I could say I was, but no. No, my dinners are just like white trash dinners, just veggie dogs.
Let's not insult white trash people.
Sorry. Well, I myself am white trash.
Not many people will admit, like, hey, I'm white trash.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
What kind of dinners?
There's a couple of you out there. How you doing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we've set up little trailers in the audience. So what kind of food? What do you mean? What's white trash
I don't know.
food?
My sister lives with me, and we'll sit there, and we'll take those vegetarian deli slices or pepperoni slices, and we'll squirt mustard down the center of it and roll it up, stick it on a cracker, and you got dinner. And that's pretty much it.
That's some fancy hors d'oeuvre.
I know.
You know what I love is the whole...
That's not real white trash, because if it was real white trash, it wouldn't be vegetarian. The cracker would be meat.
Yeah. He knows.
Very true.
But you know what's so crazy to me is my girlfriend's a vegetarian, and she's always... It defeats the whole purpose or idea of being a vegetarian. She goes out and she buys all these fake products that are vegetarian, but she gets like vegetarian bacon.
Yeah,
that actually has like a fat strip painted down the middle.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, but why all this trouble to make it look like a piece of a dead animal?
You know, the bologna is really interesting because the vegetarian bologna, it has those little white squares of I don't know what, you know? And you're going, why do you have to put the I don't know what in the fake stuff too?
It seems
That's
so,
not what was appealing about the bologna to begin with.
Right. No, but it's like, you know, it's it's made of hummus, but it's molded to look like a cow's brain. You know, eat the hummus. What's the point?
I don't know. I guess they're trying to ease people into it.
I guess. Get them. Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Can I ask you about, I keep seeing your tattoo flash by.
Yeah, how could you miss them?
I've never had a tattoo, and I'll be on the record right now. Never done it. I'll do it soon. But how much does it hurt? Like, I've heard people... I mean, did it hurt more than you thought it was going to hurt when you went and got the tattoo?
Yeah, it hurt so bad that I went back and got more. But the first one that I had done, it was on the Achilles tendon, which nobody told me that's like the worst place to get a tattoo. So I'm
second only to the eye, probably.
Yeah. and I'm sure
Look, I got a German eagle right here. Right in there.
Sure, it think of a few other places, too. But so I'm laying there, and after about an hour and a half, I start cussing at this guy. I was threatening him. I told him I was going to kick him in the face because he was putting me in so much pain. I'm lucky he didn't, like, put "I love Ralph Macchio" on the back of my leg. Screw this girl for yelling at me.
When I get the tattoo, that's what mine's going to be. Gleam, I love Ralph. Where did you come up with that?
I have no idea.
Why not Scott Baio?
Ralph Macchio is just fun to say.
It is fun to say.
Macchio.
Ralph Macchio.
Anyway.
No, let's think about this a little longer. But is it one of those things where once you got it, I mean, you were happy you had it, right?
Yeah, because I mean, it was painful and there was blood everywhere, but you know, it was pretty. You know, I looked at. Oh,
well, you've talked me into it. You know what's funny is that I don't know what to say. It's a new. So many people are getting tattoos now that I've had this phenomenon a couple of times where someone comes up to me and they say, "How do you like my tattoo?" And they show it to me. I just got it yesterday. How do you like it? Now, think about that for a second. It's not like, how do you like this new hat I bought? Or how do you like these mittens? You can go, you know what, I'm not crazy about them. They make you look kind of fat, or whatever you're going to say. You know, because they're a $12 pair of mittens. Someone's saying, I just had my skin changed forever to make this design. What do you think? And they show you it, and it's something usually that you hate, that looks pretty stupid.
Like a little birdie, or a little Tweety or something, and you're going, why?
Right, exactly. Or, you know, like the Exxon logo. You know, like... It's great. It's really great. And it's on their forehead, you know? Is Exxon paying you? No.
Or I love Ralph Macchio. That would be a bad one.
That's interesting, at least. It's a conversation starter. Why? When did you start loving him? Will this love ever end? You know. You meet friends that way. Well, the show Jessie, doing quite well. It's Thursdays at 8:30 on NBC. So congratulations. That's nice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so many people, they had that big success initially, and but that's great for you, really.
Thanks.
So come on back sometime, will you?
I will.
All right, Christina Applegate, everybody. We'll take a little break. When we come back, a very funny guy, Robert Schimmel, is going to be here.